Well, Real Madrid just bid for renewal of contracts of these young superstars for Real Madrid. And we're talking about the poker. Don't miss the show. I will tell you exactly who we're talking about. Muy buena, mi gente. Aquí nos encontramos nuevamente en otro programa de fútbol con Bamba.
Dentro del área. Golpea Petit. Zidane y gol. Ha marcado Zidane el 1-0 para Francia.
Welcome, everybody, and here we go. This is Football con Bamban, and I wanted to bring to you guys, yes, the renewal. Real Madrid is on this phase right now that is turning all the renewals of all these young players and all these young superstars, because there's been rumors that there's going to be mega stars coming in next summer. And for that, Real Madrid has to acquire and be assured that they renew the contract of all these youth players to be able to have them guaranteed to be for the next couple years. They want to create this Real Madrid to become the example of this youth and guaranteeing the future for the next decade. So one of the things that Real Madrid has always been doing is that even though if they renew you in the summer, because there's rumors that the three Brazilians that we're talking about, Rodrigo, Vinicius, and Militao, has apparently signed this summer about their renewal, they did substantially wait until this right moment to be able to announce some of these renewals. And why does Madrid does this? Well, Madrid does this because Madrid always like to give the importance to every single player, and they make them feel like the superstars that they are. They make them feel like they're the biggest club in the world, and that's why they don't do anything simple. They always do it with the protocol about them signing, doing the protocols of the picture with the president and the trophies of the club. They do everything on the high. They do an official communication to be able to present with all the achievement these players have been doing. And everything that they do it by the protocol that it makes them feel special, and they make them feel the position that they are, that they belong to the biggest club in Europe or in the world. So if you saw the documentary of David Beckham, you would have seen that when David Beckham actually did a little bit of his confession when he was in the office with Florentino Perez. Outside this window, he could see 4 towers. And all these towers, he was saying, oh, beautiful view. And Florentino said, you know those 4 towers? Those are the Galacticos of Real Madrid. He's like, really? He's like, yeah, one is Roberto Carlos, the other one is Zidane, the other one is Ronaldo Nazario. You know what that tower name is? David Beckham. David Beckham confessed that that was a moment that he said, wow, nice, I like this. So Real Madrid has always been that type of club. It's been a club that always liked to make his players feel that they're the best of the best. And that's one of the reasons why they actually require for you to always give them the best of the best, because if not, you know that behind you is going to be another player trying to take over your spot. And that's one of the reasons why Real Madrid is so competitive to be able to be there. And not only that, if you want to become a legend in Real Madrid, you have to be at least 10 years in Real Madrid. We've seen that with Ronaldo. We've seen that with Marcelo. We've seen that with Sergio Ramos. We've seen that with a lot of players that it comes out to be. But it's not easy to be in top of the game for all those years, because every year you will be challenged. So let's go in order about what has happened in the renewal, and we'll see our poker. First player that actually was renewed was Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. actually renewed until 2027. Vinicius Jr. has had 237 games and 64 goals with Real Madrid in the first team. Now, what is Vinicius Jr.'s achievements on the game? It's been 9 titles. On that 9 titles, he has a champion. He has 2 World Cup of Clubs. He has 1 Super Cup of Europe, 2 Super Cup of Spain, 1 Cup of Kings, and 2 leagues. Those are the 9 titles of Vinicius Jr. Now, the second person who was renewed was Rodrigo Goes. Now, we're talking about, like I said, in the summer, it was rumored that Rodrigo, Vinicius, and Militao was renewed. Well, at this moment, officially has been pronounced that Rodrigo Goes and Vinicius Jr. has been renewed. Now, Rodrigo Goes renewed until 2028. Rodrigo Goes has 181 games with Real Madrid, only 40 goals. And Rodrigo Goes has 8 titles with Real Madrid. He has 1 champion, 1 World Cup of Clubs, 1 Super League of Europe, 2 Super Leagues of Spain, 1 Cup of Kings, and 2 leagues. The third person who actually renewed is one of the youngest players that just joined the team, which is, and we're talking about Eduardo Camavinga. Eduardo Camavinga, we know that he's been showing off that he's been an excellent player and becoming more and more and more to-go player. And we've seen him how he changes games every time he comes in. So Eduardo Camavinga renewed until 2029. He has 6 titles with Real Madrid, 115 games played, no goals for Real Madrid up to now, but he has 1 champion, 1 World Cup of Clubs, 1 Super Cup of Europe, 1 Super Cup of Spain, 1 Cup of King, and 1 league. And last but not least, who was the person who was just renewed as of today and presented today? And we're talking about Federico the Hawk Valverde. He's no longer the little pigeon, he's the Hawk. He's become one of the main guys, the fastest guy, the lungs of the team. He's one of the guys that always give him 110% every time he plays. And we're more than happy to know that he has been renewed until 2029. He has 9 titles with Real Madrid. He's played 220 games, 19 goals with Real Madrid. He's achieved 1 Champions, 2 World Cups of Clubs, 1 Super Cup of Europe, 2 Super Cups of Spain, 1 Cup of King, and 2 leagues. And with this, Real Madrid is just starting. And the next coming weeks, there's going to be more renewals on this team. Now, minding that we're talking about the next summer, there is going to be megastars coming inside Real Madrid, or at least that's been rumored that it might happen. If that happens, Real Madrid already did his first step, which is to renew these younglings, to renew and guarantee that we have a steady, strong, tough, and joint of these young players to play much years together. And we know that when there's a union of a team, that they get to know each other like the back of the hand, like these young players are doing, it's gonna paint like it's, or at least it projects that it could be highly successful for the club. So I think we're gonna have for the next 10 years a lot of success watching Real Madrid play, which is bad news for the other clubs, but it's great news for all Real Madrid fans. So therefore, there you have it, my friends. Subscribe if you have not subscribed to the channel. Hit that like button. Give me your comment. And I'll see you until next time in Football con Bam Bam. Ciao!